Heads up, Cebu Pacific passengers, especially if you're traveling this May. The airline says it's canceling 58 round-trip flights. Take a look at your screens right now. We are flashing the list of Cebu Pacific and SebGo flights that have been called off beginning tomorrow, May 1st. Cebu Pacific says the cancellations are part of its, quote, ongoing effort to improve on-time performance and reduce inconvenience to its passengers. Those affected can rebook their flights within 30 days from their original departure date free of charge. They can also opt to get a full refund or place the full cost of their ticket in a travel fund. Passengers on canceled flights will also receive one round-trip travel voucher, which they can use for future flights. And we now have on the line Charo Logarta Lagamon, Cebu Pacific's Corporate Communications Director. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you for taking our call.
Hi, Ria. Good morning, and good morning to all your televiewers.
Can you tell us what are the exact reasons as to why the 58 round-trip Cebu PAC flights were canceled for next month, and why exactly is it necessary to do this?
Well, the operational limitations, Ria, that we had been experiencing for the past several days have persisted. Operational limitations basically sums up where we are at. It includes aircraft that we could not fly because they have technical concerns. It includes the scheduling issues because each flight or each aircraft is not able to complete its route for the day because there's just a lot of flights in and out of Manila, among other reasons. And so it was necessary for us to, make that painful choice to pull down or to cancel some of the flights so that the majority of travelers would at least not have to go through prolonged delays anymore. Because prior to that, the delays at the airport were just really becoming longer and longer. And so we had to make that hard choice.
So aside from the 58 flights being canceled, will we see additional cancellations?
Well, we had announced the 58 cancellations from May 1 to May 10 last night. We prior to that we announced cancellations for April 28, 29, and 30 today. We're seeing the numbers of flights canceled reduced from about 14 flights per day. We're down to about 10 flights per day, and hopefully with the round of cancellations until May 10, we would be able to already bring back some kind of normalcy to our operations.
Okay, and just to clarify, we're talking about 58 round-trip flights being canceled. So does that mean it's actually 116 flights that are canceled?
Yes, Ria. That is correct. That is 116 one-way trips or flights.
Okay, and ma'am, are you aware of any reports of a probe possibly being launched as a result of your cancellation of these flights?
Well, prior to us announcing any of these cancellations, we had already informed and advised the DOTR, CAAP, and CAB about our situation and the decision that we had to make. We have been communicating and coordinating and cooperating with the authorities, and we have been apprising them, as is the regular course of compliance, with what are the flights that were canceled or disrupted and what assistance is provided to each passenger.
All right, speaking of the passengers, what assistance can you give those who are affected by these cancellations, and what's your advice to them?
Well, as mentioned earlier, so all of the passengers that are on the flights that had been announced will receive a round-trip ticket, basically, that they can use for a future flight so that basically we can make it up to them. On top of that, they may also opt to rebook or get a full refund at no cost, at no extra charge. And they can do that themselves via the managed booking portal on the Cebu Pacific website. In extreme cases where travel is really necessary and where applicable, they may also opt to reroute from one destination to another.
Right. Okay. So they do have several options open to them at least. All right. Thank you very much. That was, of course, Cebu Pacific's Corporate Communications Director, Charo Lugarto Lagamon.